What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Your day's just about to get better, so we got a good workout in store for you. Good little burner. We got 2 long Tabatas. So instead of the traditional 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off that a normal Tabata is, from 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So longer durations for those movements. We're going through 2 movements for each Tabata. We're going to alternate. First one, we're going through some weighted lunges and V-ups. So it's 40 seconds of weighted lunges, 20 seconds rest. 40 seconds of V-ups, 20 seconds rest. Alternate back and forth for a total of 8 rounds, and then we're immediately going into the next one with push presses and burpees. So alternating those 2 movements there. Those are obviously going to be using some weights for the weighted lunges and push presses. If you do not have any weighted implements to use for today, that is totally fine. We can switch those weighted lunges to jumping lunges, and we can switch the push presses to push-ups. So still getting a great workout in there, going through that 16 minutes of total work. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, get warmed up, and then we'll cover those different movements, weighted, unweighted, and scaling, and then we will hop on into the workout.
All right, you guys, for warming up, follow along and I'll shout out what's next. We're gonna start with jumping jacks. All right, switch to high knees. Butt kickers. And Cossack squats. Go side to side, stay as low as you can. All right, stand up, shake it out. We're gonna do a plank next. So just a classic gymnastics plank. Should be pushing away from the ground. Relax your neck, tuck your butt under, and hold this until I tell you to stop.
Don't forget to keep breathing.
All right, walk your hands up. Stand up, great job on that. Now squat down. You're gonna sit at the bottom of your squat, weight through your heels, evenly dispersed on your feet. You're gonna put one hand to the ground and one hand up to the sky. Hold for a few seconds and switch. And you can switch on your own. Stand up. We're gonna move on to the arms. So arms with palms facing down. across the body. Keeping your torso nice and strong and engaged. Now, same thing, but with your palms up. All right, now with parallel arms, you're gonna go up and down. Now, same thing, but alternate your arms. All right. Next up, we're gonna do twist and pivots. So, plant your feet. You're gonna twist all the way around. Try and look at the wall or whatever's behind you. And twist back and forth. All right, jumping jacks. High knees. Kickers. And we are done.
All right, loosen up, nice and warm, ready to go. I'm gonna cover these movements really quick. Starting with the weighted lunges. So if you have a dumbbell or kettlebell or something to hold, go ahead and grab that now so you can test these out. Lauren's using a dumbbell here for hers, single dumbbell. You're gonna go ahead, pick that up, get it in a front rack position. If it's just a single weight, you can hold it kind of like a goblet hold. So kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can hold it by the bell part of the dumbbell there. Once you're nice and secure, got that ready to go, we're gonna go ahead and hit our good lunge that we're looking for. So long, wide step, nice and vertical front shin, back leg, again, nice 90 degrees there. And then coming on back to standing and hit the other leg. Same deal there, going nice and wide with those steps. Coming back on up. Notice too that her chest is staying nice and upright, not letting that weight pull her forward as she goes into those lunges there. Again, if you are doing this without weight, you can go ahead and do some jumping lunges. So we'll start by jumping into a lunge, coming on up to full extension, going into the next one there. Again, looking for that solid base every time, long and wide with those steps. So that is the non-weighted version. A couple different points here. If you have two weights, good for you. You can go ahead and double rack those kettlebells or dumbbells, however's most comfortable for you. Otherwise, if these lunges become a bit much, either the weighted or jumping version, you can scale down to normal lunges there. Again, looking for that nice, long, wide step every time, but just without the weight or the jump. So those are the lunges. Excuse me. Second movement in this Tabata couplet is the V-up. So you're gonna go ahead, lay on down. Goal here is to keep your legs as straight as you can. And then you're gonna come on up, fold up like a V, and then touch your hands to your feet or as high as you can get. So a couple more look like this. She's using her hands for momentum. That is fantastic. That's an easier way to get through more of these. You can just scale down a little bit. You can change this to a tuck up, so kind of less lever in the bottom portion of your body here. Or again, another scale down for this would be a traditional sit-up. Still a fantastic ab workout, just taking away a little bit of gravity, I guess, not having to get your legs off the ground there. So, few variations for you on the first one. Second Tabata, we have push presses. So again, we're going to be demoing this with one dumbbell. If you have two weights, that is awesome. It'll just be same thing on both arms. So you'll get this up into your front rack position. Notice she had a good flat back when she picked that up, right? If we're going to be picking this up over and over, we don't want to put a lot of bad tension on that back by rounding it. We have that weight in the front rack. Good position here, elbow just slightly in front. Her core is nice and tight. She's squeezing her butt, keeping her whole midline engaged. From here, she's going to dip drive, lock that out of her head. Barely any space between her bicep and her ear, which is perfect. We want to keep that nice and close, not let it get too far out or in front. She'll come back down, going into the next one. If she feels able to, she can rebound and dip drive as soon as that bell comes down. That way she's able to kind of speed these up a little bit more instead of having to reset between each one. Awesome. We want you, if you only have one weight, to stick with one arm for the entire 40 seconds. So we're going to be going through the push presses 4 total times, meaning you'll do each arm twice. So great burner for each arm for that 40 seconds. It will probably get tiring towards the end. Try to keep pushing through as much as you can for the full 40 seconds there. Or if you have both, good for you. That's awesome. Non-weighted version for this obviously would be a push-up. So getting in that good plank that we practiced earlier on the warm-up here. Keeping those elbows relatively close. Nice straight body line going on here, getting that chest to the ground. If we need to scale this down a little bit, still try to keep that good straight body line, but then go ahead and come to your knees and come on back up, reset to the plank, go into the next one. One little extra step there, but still a great way to scale that down without having to totally take away from keeping your midline engaged. And then lastly, burpees, everyone's favorite. Make them efficient, you guys. We see so much how people make this harder than they need to be. So she is quickly falling to the ground, catching herself as efficiently as she can. She's not doing a negative push-up, right? That's the biggest thing that we see all the time. So quickly fall to the ground. Can you show us one more here? Sorry to make you do too many things before the workout. She'll arch on up, land with wide, flat feet. That's going to make it a lot easier than trying to scrunch your feet underneath you, probably landing on the toes, right? This is going to be a much more solid base for you. From here, just hinge on up, jump and clap, call it good. So as easy as we can, as quickly as we can, moving through those for 40 seconds. So as with all Tabatas, the goal is to keep the highest number possible for all these movements. So it kind of defeats the purpose to go out super hot on the first round of each movement and then totally fall off by, say, half the reps by the time you're done. Goal is to try to keep that consistent, push that 75, 80, maybe even 90% effort on every single round so that you're able to keep that number up the entire time. So we're gonna go ahead, get our stuff set up, you get your stuff set up, and then we will start the workout here in just a second. All right, everybody, we're getting started with that first extended Tabata, alternating between the weighted lunges and the V-ups. Here we go.
Go.
Remember that number. Try to keep it for the remaining time we hit those lunges. Going into our V-ups here next.
Go! back to those lunges.
Doing great, everybody. Try to match that same number we hit last time on the V-ups.
Go.
Already halfway through these movements.
Whew. Good stuff. Go.
Oh, they're starting to burn. Good job, you guys. Last time through these.
Yeah. Go. Last time at V-ups. Moving on to push press or push-ups. Going straight into it. Go! Burpees.
All right, you have your numbers.
Keep that tight midsection. Great job.
Deep breath, reset, here we go.
our push-ups.
Doing great, guys. Almost there.
Last round. Go! Time to finish strong.
Last round, you guys. Beat that burpee number that you've been doing. No more movement after this last one. Let's go, hit it. All out. Awesome job. Whew. Walk around. Catch your breath. I know I need to.
Activity completed.
Woo.
All right.
Got any good stretch ideas for us?
Yeah. Let's do a quad stretch. Whew. All right, we're gonna start. One leg out in front, and your other leg tucked behind you as much as you can. Trying to keep both butt cheeks on the ground as much as possible. It's okay if that doesn't happen. Trying to keep your knees as close together as you can. And start leaning back to just whatever feels comfortable. Sink into the stretch so that your muscles start to let go of this workout. feels weird on your knees at all, you can go to a standing quad stretch, or you can continue with Nathan.
I'm just hanging out here. Trying to relax. If you're on the floor, sinking back a little bit more if you can. Inching those hands backwards.
All right, 3 more deep breaths, and then we'll switch. And switch.
Again, trying to inch slowly back, opening up that hip a little bit more.
All right, 3 more deep breaths. All right. Twist yourself out of that one.
Twist. Oh. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll hit one more quick one. We'll hit a straddle stretch. I'm gonna loosen up the hamstrings and low back. Hit this quickly and we'll call it good. So getting those legs out as wide as you can get. At least 90 degrees, hopefully. And toes pointed straight up. And then you're just gonna slowly relax forward, letting that chest drop. Let everything turn off. And as your mid back, low back, glutes, hamstrings, hips, all that relax. Try to start inching those fingers forward just a little bit. As you relax even more, try to get another inch or so, if not more, with those fingers. Keep on leaning into it. Muscles should start to turn off here. About 15 more seconds. One more inch with those fingers. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come on out of that. Namaste. Good job today, you guys. Way to put in that hard work. Way to keep those numbers up through those different Tabata intervals. Always a good workout. Yeah, and hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let us know. We always love hearing your feedback. So let us know in the comments. Let us know at Foundation's email, info@foundationcrossfit.com. And yeah, give us a like, subscribe to this channel for all these good workouts that keep coming out for you. We got some good follow along ones, not just ours, but some other ones on there too. Good stretching flows, things like that to keep you fit at home and at the gym.
But I hope this improved your day. I hope this was a nice little cherry on top. And we definitely enjoy it. So yeah, let us know what you think. See you on the next one.
See you guys.